Have you ever prayed and felt nothing? No answer, no sign, just profound silence. And you start to wonder. You were told to seek and that you will find. So what happens after years of seeking and all you found is a painful silence where God used to be? It's a loneliness that is so profound that it can make you begin to question everything that you know. If you're there today, hear me. You are not alone. In today's video, I am going to share 3 shifts in perspective on what to do when God seems silent and how you can pray through the waiting period. Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is when God is silent. So make sure you watch this video to the end, as I'm going to be sharing 3 great tips on what to do during your waiting season and how you can pray through those waiting seasons. Do not forget, like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Silent season isn't new. The Bible didn't hide the struggle. Job cried out, "I cried out to you, O God, but you will not answer." David asked, "O Lord, why have you forsaken me? For how long will you forsake me forever?" Jesus cried out from the cross, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Even in my life, there was a time that I had a real connection. Prayer felt like a conversation. Worship felt like coming home. And then life happened. It was like from one blow to another. Personal losses. Blows that my body couldn't even recover. I did what I know I used to do. I prayed, I fasted, I asked for just a sign, even just a whisper, to know that He is there, that I'm not alone. But you see, if Jesus, David, and Job all experienced it, it can only simply mean that silent seasons isn't just the absence of God. It could just be God inviting us into a deeper relationship. But here is the truth. Silence does not mean absence. God may be inviting us into a deeper trust. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "The vision linger, but wait for it will certainly come." He may also be growing our faith through waiting. Romans 5:4 encourages us to rejoice in suffering because it produces perseverance and character builds hope. He may also be working behind the scene, and we can see that in the story of Esther, his name was never mentioned, but his hand was everywhere. So how do we navigate this? Let's try 3 shifts in perspective. First, see the silence not as absence, but a different kind of presence. Think of a dark room. It's only in a quiet and dark that a clear picture can develop. Let's talk about Elijah. The prophet was fleeing for his life. He was in a total despair and was expecting to see God in the powerful wind or in the earthquake or in the fire. But God was never in all the noise. He was in a gentle whisper, a still small voice. Maybe the silence isn't the absence of God, but the absence of the noise and distractions that keeps us from hearing Him in a new way. God may be inviting us to out of the noise so we can see Him clearly. 2. Shift from faith as feeling to faith as a choice. Feelings are fickle, but a choice is a commitment. For nearly 50 years, Mother Teresa felt a profound spiritual darkness, yet she chose to serve God daily. Her faith was a vow. In the same manner, the psalmist who feels that his soul was cast down does not wallow in it. He actually speaks to his soul, commanding it to hope in the Lord. I shall yet again praise him, my salvation and my God. He made a conscious choice to trust God, even when his emotions are screaming the exact opposite. In this dry season, do the same. Make a choice to trust God, to trust his character, even when you don't feel his presence. So, number 3, a shift from unanswered prayer as a rejection to an answered prayer as an invitation. See, when our desperate prayer for help, healing, or a sign are met with silence, it's almost impossible not to take it personally. It feels like a painful direct rejection. It feels like we've been forsaken. But what if we can reframe this? What if it's not a rejection, but an invitation? So divine silence often serves to test and strengthen our faith, producing perseverance and spiritual maturity. God's silence serves as fire that refines us, forcing us to become humble and surrender our illusion of control. The story of Job is the ultimate example of this. In his suffering, Job was being tested. During that test, his character was forged and his understanding of God was deepened. During the journey of silence, God may be inviting us to shift our question from why has God stopped talking to me to what is God teaching me, or what is he building in me during this period. He may be inviting us to grow, to deepen our trust, or to build a faith so resilient that it can withstand any storm. So while you wait, be honest. Pour it out like David did. Be still. Silence sometimes is an invitation. So be still and know that I am God. Recall God's past faithfulness, because if he did it before, he will do it again. And surrender, like Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. He says, not my will, but your will be done. So while you wait, stay rooted in scriptures. Even though it feels dry, stay connected with others. Let them carry you along in prayer. Keep worshiping. Silence is not rejection. And stay sensitive to the whispers, because sometimes God does not speak in the fire or in the earthquake, but in the gentle whisper. If you're walking through a season of divine silence right now, my heart truly aches with yours. It's a lonely, confusing, and painful path, but I want to leave you with this encouragement. Your struggle is not a sign that you are failing, friend. God's silence is not his absence. He sees you, he hears you, and he's working in ways which you cannot see. Hold on. His absence often sets the stage for his greatest revelation. Until I come your way next time.